What's up? What's up? So, I was thinking about how in the world to possibly get some use and have some fun out of good old Gemini. And what's up? I couldn't think of any other way around it other than I would finally have to give in and build Hsreasvelg Orion. And what better way or better day rather to do that than free rune removal? And so far this free rune removal day. What's up from Greece? We're messing around with a team that uses Hsreasvelg, Orion, and Gemini, and then like other supporting units. In this case, it's Wind Barbarian King and the Water Horus. I don't know why. Water Horus, like he's got a move that scales with speed and attack, right? And if we tune the speed right, we can get off stuns. Like Gemini's on Despair, okay? And then this dude, he's not like damage spec'd right now, but he's on Despair. And then this dude is on Despair too. And I'm thinking this would be a fun team to play around with when, like, if I'm going up against somebody that like I know I'm going to outspeed, maybe like a midweek play team, right? So Orion is no, Francisco, you're not late, dude. We're just hanging out. We're gonna have some Saturday discussion, and the topic is gonna be free rune removal. Me sharing what I'm doing for free rune removal. I want to talk about some of the evolution of the raid team that I was doing last weekend. Cause man, that raid team, like I've tuned it more since last weekend, and it's gotten even better. I got a new record time. And then I'm going to tune it even more with free rune removal day, and I'm going to eke out even more effectiveness out of it. I'm so excited about my raid team. And then we're going to talk about how Proc Ready Guild is recruiting a little bit. I need some friends to play with, guys. Need some new friends, so we'll put out an APB for some new friends to join the Proc Ready Guild, because we got some spaces that are opening up. And but for right now, Hsreasvelg Orion. Okay, so the reason why I never wanted to build a Hsreasvelg Orion just yet is because I'm limited on my Swift runes. I don't have a lot. Can you join? I don't have good Swift runes, because like as much as I love farming giants, it's just giants has been bad to me. And I also like farming other content, and I'm not just the type of person just to sit in giants over and over again. And so I had to wait until like I had some runes where I could keep Bernard reasonably fast and keep his defense up. So like I've been able to manage to keep Bernard at plus 172, which is not great, okay? But it'll get the job done for what I use him for, okay? And so I've been able to keep Bernard at plus 172, but you reuse some of these runes to get Orion at like plus 170. And there's no legendary grinds, okay? These are like, I have the opportunity to improve this without having to go farm giants like a madman. And I think plus 170 is good enough for like what we want to have fun with him with, okay? And of course he needs will. Of course, he's got to be Swift. I never messed around with Hsreasvelg Orion. I'm kind of excited about it, and it's going to be a new thing. I'm going to start by rune removal today, and and I'm going to try it out for at least a month. I'm going to try it out for a month, and then I will most certainly share my thoughts about it, because we all know Hsreasvelg Orion is awesome. Right, it's a known thing. We've had arena defense discussions about it, but I'm actually going to try it out for the first time and see what kind of offensive sets I might use it in. Primary concern is Lucians and Tiana. I want to change it up on the AO a little bit. I have fun bombing. I have fun with Lucians, but I don't know. I want to change things up some, and So this is kind of like one team we're working with, right? So if Orion is plus 170, right, everything else has to be within about 82% of that, right? And so we've had to make sure that Gemini is the fastest, and he is at, you know, plus 109. And then this dude goes next, and he puts attack power and attack speed. And then this guy goes, and none of these runes are really powered up, right? Like this is not ready for prime time, but it's theory crafting, right? And so my thought was, hey, I might be able to use Hsreasvelg Orion in a YOLO set, but maybe use some of these Horuses that I got along with this new this crazy new barbaric king that I really love, but I haven't found a use for just yet. And like everybody's got like lots of stuns and stuff, and then he puts attack power and attack speed on this guy, and his little desert wind move actually does some like pretty good damage, all things considered. I mean, these are rivals here, but just illustrating the thought process, really. So we have a guild war we're gonna do today, and I think we may mess around a little bit in arena. But first off, I kind of wanted to talk about, okay, Proc Ready, our guild on the global server, not Asia. Sorry guys, not Euro, but the global server. We are. I need some friends. Okay, we have space for at least 3 or 4 new members. And first off, what are we about? All right. Well, if you've caught any of the videos on my channel, that's kind of the philosophy. Okay, we play, we have fun, we theory craft, we try to get better, we figure out whatever part of the game is fun for us, and we use that and we try to have fun. Okay, so are we competitive? Yeah, to some degree we are. Like, it's Saturday, we're ranked 29, but at the same time, throwing a disclaimer out there, you know, we're not the type of guild that you might be looking to join if you absolutely have to be the best of the best. Because really, as much fun as we have being competitive, we're not the type that's coercive or brutal or excessive to the point where we absolutely have to be the best, you know. So do we finish G2 all the time, or 2 red star all the time? Yeah, we do. Do we finish top 30 often? We finish top 30 fairly frequently too. But do we get our heart broken if we don't finish top 30? No. We get in here and we fight some of these amazing guilds and we have fun with it. And what it's really about, it's about spending time with like-minded people, sharing philosophies, and enjoying the strategy aspect of the game. So if you are on the global server and you think you might be able to have good, strong participation, two guild battles every day, one at the beginning of the day, one at the end of the day. They're both open all day like normal guilds do it. A good healthy level of competition and strategy, but not going to get bent out of shape if you're not the best and you're on the global server and you think you might be interested. I'm gonna throw out one more disclaimer. You don't have to be the best player in the world, okay? There are a lot of members of my guild that aren't these crazy people that spend a lot of money, but they do care about hanging out with friends, and they do care about improving their teams and getting fun and having enjoyment out of the game. So don't necessarily think to yourself, if you're interested, you're not good enough. I'm not going to say there's so many requirements other than we want you to be an established player. You got to be on a global server, and you have to have full participation. None of this like cutting out or I can't play or oh I thought I was down for it but I'm really not down for it. if you are interested, what do we want to do against this top team? Let's just top team. We can definitely just like do something safe, right? Like that. Sure, why not? If you are interested, either do one of two things. Look me up on Line app. My username is just like it is in game. Okay, Hsreasvelg. No special anything. Okay, it's actually all lowercase if you want to be 1,000,000% specific. Okay, and if you search up Hsreasvelg in Line app, there's only one, and it's me. Don't add any extra characters. Don't add any extra shenanigans. I don't check Line like 24/7, but if you look me up in Line and you send me a message, I will get around to it and I will respond to it. Or go on my YouTube channel. Click on the YouTube channel. Look on the top right hand side. There's a bunch of menus. Go to where it says About on the top right. And when you're on that About page, there's an option to send a like private message in YouTube. And you can send me a private message in YouTube if you want. Just let me know that you're interested, okay? Start a conversation. That's all I'm looking for. I'll probably have you put in a friend request for myself or one of our other guild leaders, and we'll check out the monster box and talk to you for a few moments. Yeah, if you're interested, look me up in Line or send me a message on the channel. Why not Eladriel lead for bottom? Top team, we're gonna go Eladriel, okay? Bottom team, we're going to go because Theo, right? What if Theo gets violent procs? Okay, I want to win. I don't want to lose. Not this. And this is a good guild. I'd get my feelings hurt if I lose to Malicious. Malicious is a strong guild. I think I'm good enough to fight, you know, the green towers and Malicious and win. Bottom team, okay, we're gonna play with Swift Will Orion in bottom team. We're gonna go with the vampire. We're gonna go with the vampire monkey because he's going to not get stunned by Virad and he's gonna have the ability to put some kills on the fire and the wind dude. And then I want to take some sort of reasonable support unit. Probably. Who do we want to take? Do we take a water type cleanser? We don't want to take another fire unit. We want Rakan to hit on our fire dude. Let's just try this. I think that might work. Sure, why not? Vape. I got this new mod. It's awesome. It's really huge. It's ridiculously huge. But I got a new mod and a new tank, and I'm playing with this. It's like my Christmas toy that I bought for myself. Should we cleanse or should we hit them? We should cleanse. We should definitely cleanse. Mom. Oh no! Stop that! Stop. So we're going. We gotta kill this guy, and then maybe armor break. Come on. Do I even want to do the armor break move? Is it worth it? I don't even think it's worth it at this point. Let's try to get some turns back. Can we get a turn back to cleanse? Can you sleep? Yeah. All right. That's why we love Anivil. Anivil is my favorite monster of all time in terms of like playing manually. Come on, stop that. Stop. Die. And this is why we brought Eladriel to the top team, because that's going to happen. Perna is going to get violent procs. Theo is going to get violent procs, and I don't have any other counter for it other than to outspeed him or bring security in the form of revive. And we're going to go with security in the form of revive. Definitely gonna go with sometimes I take Chow and run like defense to water monster leader skill, but we're gonna have to do this to play it safe. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna hit him just in case he's on revenge because I don't want to lose the Ladriel. I need you to stick around. Okay, now we're good. All right, this one I'm not so sure about. I probably should have brought some better security against this team, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We're gonna save. We're gonna save second skill, and we're gonna hit him. And we're gonna save second skill again, and we're gonna hit him again. And what do we do? What do we do? What? I want to hit Ritesh. Yeah, okay. We got armor break on Ritesh. Oh no. Oh, the provoke. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Alright. Alright. Do we do this move and take off some buffs and get some attack bar? I think we do. I think we do. Let's risk it. I don't care. I don't care about getting countered. I don't care. I don't care. Let's do it. Give me some buffs. Give me some attack bar. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, you can collapse me. That's fine. All right. What? See, this violence. Violence. Come on. Give me a turn. Oh. This is not going well. Rakan's on vampire, huh? Did you see him heal? I think I saw him heal. Yes, now we got this skill. Yeah. What? Let's kill this Rakan. Oh. I hope you get something good too, Mr. Anonymous. But never fret if you don't get something good, because sometimes you just gotta have fun rolling with what you got and saving. Raw. Am I doing anything Christmassy? I don't know. I might do something Christmassy. I'm more busy than anything with work and lady life, Christmassy style. Stop hitting her. Should we heal again? Why not? I miss the violence on Orion, you know? Like sometimes I really miss the violence. But we're gonna try him out Swift for a month, and I'm gonna have lots of time to like tinker and figure out like what's the best ways to use them and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure we'll have some fun content. Wow, full targets. So they're this guy's full. Do. Thank you, Papa. Oh, this is nasty. Oh my goodness, we're gonna lose. We're still gonna lose. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do as far as like the R5 team and rune removal. Okay, because I did want to cover this topic for today's video. So last weekend I kind of tested in real time. It was like a real-time test. It wasn't, wasn't necessarily me saying like this is the best of the best and I think everybody should do this. It was me showing a real-time test of this new raid team that I'm working on, right? And one of the things that we learned while we were testing the raid team is I love it. It's awesome, but hit points were too low for my backline Stella. So I have I've made an adjustment here, and I got 13% more hit points there, and I got a power up here and got 12% more hit points there. Okay, and that right there has really improved the team. Okay, because she's not dying, and then on the very last wave, she's reducing the boss's attack bar, she's reapplying armor break, and she's reapplying brand, which helps clear the content. Okay, and it's just so clutch for her to have a little less attack and a little more hit points. It works out very well. But the final adjustment that I want to make, and then I think I'm pretty much done with this particular set, is I want to replace this guard set on Diaz with an additional determination set, get a little more defense. And I might even replace this one fight set for another determination set. Colleen is definitely going to stay double revenge nemesis because I love the speed on her, but we're going to get we're going to get an HP rune to swap this out to get her a little more HPs. Lisa is definitely staying with the violent enhanced set. Water Kung Fu Girl is going to stay vampire for a while because it's just too useful in so many scenarios, and I love her attack and her crit rate and stuff. And Wah is going to stay exactly the same because I love the fight and the enhance and the revenge effect, and I love the good amount of hit points and defense that she has on this set. But just with getting Stella an additional like 2k hit points, the team has already improved leaps and bounds. And then I think if we add just a little more defense across the board, it's going to be 100% rock solid. And probably at some point, maybe after rune removal, I have some crafting I need to do. This week I have been farming determination runes. So we got some crafting I need to do today. Depending on what I get, I'm probably going to make some room adjustments and continue to tweak that team. The water Kung Fu Girls runes. It's in the last video on the stream. She's Vampire Blade with attack across the board and crit damage. And the reason why I need them determination runes is because her defense is too low for R5. But I love using her. I love her set. Okay. So who is full? Man, this is scary. Do I want to do this guy first or save him for second? Let's do this, okay? Let's do this. Bottom one is really easy, okay? Top one, I don't know. I think bottom one we can cheese up with like some fun earth stuff. But top one, okay, so he's gonna be slow. He's gonna have wheel runes across the board on top one. Everybody's gonna be purposefully slow. Okay, so if we take a fast team with some like bombers and some dots or something, it's just be sitting there on the first turn like, duh, what's going on? That's what makes this defense really good. That's what makes these really top guilds really good. Is they're inventive about throwing in things to like mess you up. And I guarantee you, this top team, everything's gonna be like nice and slow and super tanky, and they're gonna all three of them are probably gonna have will runes. So we're gonna have to go with some sort of like sustain where we can twiddle our thumbs for the first round, but at the same time maybe do enough like AoE type damage or heal block to take them down. So there's this strategy of trying to lock down the Theo and just keep punishing Theo over and over again, or we're just gonna have to do like some crazy sort of AoE stuff. Let's just do some crazy sort of AoE stuff. Will it work? Will it work? Can we take the fire bomber team against something like this? No, we probably can't. We're going to try Swift Wheel Orion against the top team. That's what we're gonna do, and we'll reserve our Earth set for that and that. Will that work? Hit points. Put some armor break. Maybe lock down Theo a little bit and just beat on the Theo. Oh, it's so tough because there's the chance that he's going to get some violent procs. Theo's going to get some violent procs, and Perna's going to follow through, and someone's going to die. It's tough. It's tough, but I think we're going to roll with that. And then bottom one, we can just cheese up with something like hit points to Earth, and take this dude and this dude. That should work. Can I use Brienne on Violent Revenge for R5 because I don't have Diaz as a resist? Justin, Brienne is good for R5. I wouldn't do Violent on him. Do something that's not violent. See, look, shield will across the board, right? This stuff is just silly. And this defense, see how slow they are too? This defense exists on what it's going to do is it's going to try to wait out that first turn and then get violent procs, get lucky violent procs. Okay, that's what it's going to try to do. Well, what we are going to try to do is we're going to try to cleanse, and we are going to try to put the hurt on Theo. And pray that when it comes time for him to do his third skill again, they don't get lucky violent procs. And at the beginning of the fight right there, if Theo would have gotten a violent proc, or two, we would have probably lost. I'm going to do that move just to hit the middle dude. And we're going to take this guy out. We got to take Wadam out. Okay. By you. And then now you. And no more crazy violent procs, pretty please. Okay, good. So we got lucky. The Theo didn't go ham on the violence, and the Perna didn't go ham on the violence. And I think we're good. I think we're safe to auto. So far, I like Swift Wheel Orion. But am I gonna miss the 8 or 9 speed on Bernard? I don't know. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt. This is about to hurt. Oh, ouch, that kind of hurt. And I can't cleanse. And I can't cleanse. And I can't heal. That hurts my feelings. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, my feelings were hurt for like a second there, but then Wind Homunculus made it all better. I'm okay with that. Now we can cleanse. What? You put heal block on me again? That's just not nice. Good old Malicious. This is a great guild. I like fighting them. But we need you to die now. Can you die now? All right, all right. After we do our last guild battle, let's for the rest of the stream today. Um, and I think I'm going to do another. I'm most certainly probably going to do. We haven't done a rush hour in a while. Tomorrow I want to do rush hour 4-row style. Okay, and I'll show you guys how I normally operate during my rush hour. Um, and we'll show off the whatever new runes I come up with for the R5 team, and we'll do like a Rift stream, and then I'll stream my Sunday evening rush hour tomorrow night. Um, After Guild Wars, let's play around with just different sets for Swift Will Orion on some arena offense. I have my normal like not too serious arena defense in, and I don't think our rank is exceedingly high right now. And so we can probably find some teams where we can play around with Swiftwheel Orion in arena. Maybe even goof around with that new team that we kind of like made this morning while we were in bed. Foros, I need your help with the runes for Okeanos. What do you prefer him on? Despair, Nemesis, or Rage Nemesis, or we don't really need to do Despair so much, you know, something Nemesis, because what makes him cool is his ability to use on arena defense as like a Nemesis monster. I would go tanky, right? If most people that have him that use him on defense at the top run him really tanky, really fast with some sort of Nemesis setup. Okay, so top team. What do we want to do? You know what? We can do the crazy. We can do the crazy like let's just be silly and bomb him, probably, right? Because the armor break potential on that team is kind of low, and for Eladriel, okay, like the odds of Eladriel getting armor broken and Perna going ham with a bunch of violence is kind of low. We know we can channel the damage and the armor break. Basically, if I go with a set like this, I know that Perna is gonna wipe out the fire dudes, and I'm okay with that. And at the same time, we can just like whittle them down, I think. Why not? Why not? Bottom team. Should we just like monkey it up? I think we should just monkey it up. Let's just go ham with the monkeys on the bottom team. Or should we try to outspeed him? Should we try to outspeed him? No. When you try to outspeed malicious, they surprise you with stuff. Like this Sierra is gonna have like 40,000 hit points or something. That's what makes these top guilds really awesome. They're always surprising you with their crazy guild defense, and for me to win, you have to play really conservatively. Yeah, Annabelle. Annabelle's got will runes. Why not? And maybe our fire. If things get a little unlucky, maybe our fire monkey on vampire runes can like do some crazy cool stuff. Let's see how this goes. Trick of Wind plus Water Panda first skill is armor break, right? But I think the odds of Trick of Wind going on Eladriel and then enough violent procs following where Eladriel goes down is kind of low. Okay. Again, with the Guild Wars defense, with slow stuff that's like all on will runes. I'm sad. It'd making me sad. Okay. So we knew this was going to happen, and that's why we brought these fire guys. Okay. And hopefully with just one bomb, we can... All right, so... All right, yeah, this is where I wanted to be. This is where I want to be, right here. Good. Yeah, okay. Only one violence so far. Let's hit you. Why not? Let's hit you. Why not? Let's heal block you. No. Let's stun you. No. Heal block. Yeah. All right. Good. 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 Yes. It went just according to plan. Ooh. All right. We're gonna heal Ladriel, and we're gonna do bomb 2, and now we win. And here it's just collecting loot. Come on. Oh, that was just mean. Okay, good. I think we're good now. You have him on despair now. 26,000 hit points, plus 300 defense, plus 50. The speed. The speed is what you need, right? Because you need to have the nemesis effect kick in when people attack you with like Lucians and stuff. And if you're only rocking plus 55 speed, that's not enough. You need to be rocking like plus 100 speed. So that when people try to YOLO you, they took off our will rune. Oh, but they missed bomb. You missed bomb. You missed bomb. Okay. Now we got to take you out. Look at that. Look, she's got a ton of hit points. Okay, should we cleanse? We should cleanse so that we get the provoke off, right? Get the provoke off so we can hit her. Wow. See, I told you. Look, you see this stuff? This Sierra has like 40,000 hit points, or maybe not 40,000, but a whole lot. That's what these guilds do. They surprise you with crazy stuff. Like they go really, really slow with will runes and mess up your speed tuning, or they do 35,000, 40,000 hit points Sierras on like violent runes, and they just it's a lot of crazy fun stuff with these great high-end guilds going on. But it's Saturday. We don't have to work. I'm not in a hurry. We can play it safe, and we can pull off 3 wins against malicious. And I will take that. All right. What rank are we in Arena? What rank? We are 254. We got another rival to do. Let's see the speed tuning again. I think I might need a few more grinds to like improve the speed on these guys. I haven't tested it enough to know if the speed is just right. But I kind of want to finish powering up these runes and play around with it. Maybe we should just play around with it today without powering up the runes. Harmless prank, fly, put some stuns, put some armor break, put some more stuns, do some damage, and then reduce your attack bar and maybe have the chance for more stuns, right? But the thing about it is we're not going to be able to use it against teams that we're not going to be able to outspeed, okay? And we don't have the runes powered up just yet. Okay, so Gemini we haven't finished powering up that one. We haven't finished powering up that one. Can we at least power up this rune? to get some crit damage. Maybe we can do this. You know, you bring up a good point, Bobby. The Sierra Orion combination is really nice, okay? And the reason why it's really nice is because of the random armor break makes Sierra go and bomb like your other random monsters where you don't have the opportunity to make a plan, right? You can't think to yourself, I'm going to bring a water monster with will runes and I'll be safe, right? Like as you saw in that guild war, Orion took our will runes off our water monster and she bombed our water monster and we got lucky and we resisted, right? It's one of the things that makes Anivil really awesome is she's got crazy good resistance and she's a nat 5. Well, what do you do to counter it? Okay, there's two things that you do. All right, I'm just gonna give up powering up that room for the sake of time, and I'll power it up later. You do two things, okay? Can we find here's a comp, right? You do two things. Here's what you do. You either outspeed them, okay? You do something like this, okay? You outspeed them and you try to take out. You try to take out the Sierra in one shot and then clean up, okay? Now, is this gonna do the job? Is this gonna take out Sierra in one shot and clean up? No. We are going to have to do something like we're gonna have to hope that our Orion outspeeds him, right? We'll show this to illustrate it, okay? Because you bring up a good point, Bobby. And this is a fun thing to have a conversation about. Okay. Is my Orion faster than his Orion? Let's find out. But what's the point here? Okay, the point here is Orion goes, Megan goes, and then Lucian Ant Magics and just totally obliterates the Sierra before we have a chance to go. Okay? And that's what we're hoping for against this team. What we're hoping for against this team is we're going to get our Lucian up there and just try to wipe out this Sierra before she even moves and even clean up. Strategy number 1. Okay? And then if strategy number 1 fails, or if it succeeds, we'll go to strategy number 2. Okay? Oh no! We put 2 debuffs on... we put 2 debuffs on her. Okay. We're just going to take away the shield runes, do a little damage, and then amp magic, and hopefully that takes out Sierra. Okay, that took out Sierra and Orion, right? And so now it's just cleanup, right? And we have all these awesome water monsters. What do? We just heal block him? And yeah, with the awesome water monsters that we got, it doesn't matter. They can totally. I don't care if they kill Lucian. These water monsters are dope, and then they're not gonna have any problems taking out these crazy dudes, right? Do we harm Spank? No, we don't. I don't want to harm Spank. I wanna just kill this guy first. Put a dot on you? Why not? Oh, we got to be careful because of this silly silly Juno making it be where we can't harm a Sprank, but we can armor break you. And then we can do this. Yeah, we'll get her. So strategy number 1 is you bring some sort of setup that's going to go faster and then wipe them out. Okay. Strategy number 2. Can we find another Sierra Orion? I'm pretty sure we could. They're crazy common. They're all over the place. Come on. Let's find Sierra Orion comp. We will find a Sierra Orion comp because we need to talk about strategy number 2. Sierra Orion. Okay, this is a good one. All right, strategy number 2. You don't outspeed her. And you take 3 fire monsters and a tanky wind or water monster. Okay? Because if you take 3 fire monsters and then you also take a tanky wind or a water monster, then what's going to happen is even if your fire stuff gets armor broken, she's rarely going to bomb them, right? So hit points to fire monster. Why not? Why not? Just to illustrate the purpose. We'll have a cleanse, and then he's unstunnable, and then we don't play with Wahi enough, right? And then who is our really tanky wind or water monster that we are going to take to absorb Sierra even when our other stuff gets armor broken? I don't think it really matters. Rune? Do we have enough stuff where she can just like, is that going to be effective enough? I'm not so sure it will be. It might be kind of silly. Maybe we should take some extra armor break and cleanse in the form of a Animal. Sure, why not? I don't know, we've been going like 46 minutes and 45 seconds, according to OBS marker. So even if, like, okay, so look, our fire stuff is armor broken, right? Fire stuff is all armor broken. And what's she gonna do? She's gonna go plant the bomb on the water monster. Okay. And our water monster, we know, has enough hit points to survive the bomb, and we're okay. So what do we want to do here? We want to cleanse, get off all the glancing and junk, get some hit points back, get some more hit points back, get some attack buff, do this move, and work on Sierra a little bit. That worked on Sierra quite a bit. I'm happy with that. And then do this move, and there's no more Sierra. Okay? And then from here, it's just collecting loot. So, Bobby, I hope I answered your question. That's the two ways that you deal with Sierra. Okay? And you don't need to have an Animal, okay? You don't need to have these fire monsters, all right? You just need to have 3 rock solid fire monsters and then 1 earth or water, okay? I prefer water because that improves the chances of her wanting to hit that water monster, okay? And the only catch is that the water monster needs to be tanky enough to survive a bomb, okay? And the fire monsters need to have enough damage enough to where after you know she does her thing and Orion goes and you bomb, you're going to be able to just snipe that Sierra out. Okay? And those are that's how you deal with Sierra Orion. That's all there is to it. You outspeed him and you assassinate her. Or you take 3 fire guys and a water guy, or sometimes a wind guy in a pinch, and you just let her bomb the water guy, and then you use your fire guys to assassinate her. What do you do against Juno, Ritesh, Theo in Guild Wars? Juno, Ritesh, Theo, you just take some earth monsters. It's really simple. You just take some earth monsters that don't apply very many harmful effects, or that have moves that allow you to control the harmful effects, right? You stun and take out Theo. You you take out Ritesh, and then you're just left with Juno, and then you just make sure you use the moves that don't apply debuffs to Juno, and you whittle her down. That's what I normally do. Okay, can we just play around? It's Saturday, right? I'm not worried about my rank. We don't have a serious defense in. Can we play around with that team? Can we find stuff to use that team against? Is there something that's like we might be able to like outspeed and try? What about this guy? Okay, so what we're gonna do for the rest of the stream is we're gonna play around with our AD that doesn't even, our AO that doesn't have powered up runes, and we're just gonna see, we're gonna test it out and see how it performs even without the powered up runes. So what we got Gemini, okay, and we'll try 2 different sets. Okay, let's just edit 2 of our decks real quick. Okay, deck 1 is going to be Gemini, Swiftwill Orion, and then that Wind Barbaric King, and then the water. Where you at? Where you at? This water guy, right? Deck 2. We'll edit this one, and we're gonna go with I want to play with a Swiftwill Orion and a Wahi type setup, right? A Wahi, okay. Swiftwill Orion, cause yeah, I mean Swiftwill Orion and Wahi. I mean that would be fun. And then some damage type units. But we gotta have the speed tuning, right? Who's speed tuned enough to go in there and do some crazy stuff, and who's our speed leader that we can use to go along with our team. We don't play with Jeremiah enough, right? How much fun would playing with Rage Jeremiah be? What's his speed sitting at? Is his speed enough to where he goes? What's his speed at? I think it's good enough. And then who's gonna be our Who's gonna be our third here? Somebody that's fast enough to do some crazy stuff and put some stuns on some people. Do we need to remove buffs? We might need to remove buffs. Gemini again? Why not? Theo? Why not? I don't know. Will that work? I think that might be fun. Ah, yeah, let's try it out. Save those changes. Dude, Julie. Julie I just made to like beat on the Julie I just made to beat on the world boss. I need somebody that's just a little bit slower than her, okay? And is gonna be able to do some damage. And I think Jeremiah is gonna be it. Why not? I don't know. We'll have to see what the speed. We'll have to see what the speed looks like. Okay, so we were gonna attack this guy with like this set right here, just to see what happens. Right, Melodious. You know, that's the rage nowadays. Is to make the Juno with a whole bunch of hit points to survive that, hey, I'm gonna outspeed you and assassinate you thing, right? That's what everybody's doing. No despair stuns, only 1 despair stun. Can you get a despair stun? Yeah, on the Praha. Woot woot. Desert Wind with no powered up runes. Woohoo! Yeah. Come on. Do we armor break them? I think we armor break them. I think we do. How times do you refresh? Energy I refresh a lot, okay? But wings never. Die. Yeah. Yeah. Should we put invincibility on somebody and increase our who are they gonna hit? Who are they gonna hit? They're gonna hit the wind guy, right? Put invincibility on him. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. This was fun. This was fun. I need to power up these runes. Cause that was just too much fun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we got armor break again. More despair stuns. Oh my goodness. Oh no. That was too much fun. I like that. I like that. Is there somebody else done like what? Will this work against this, or will we get owned by like the nemesis and stuff? I don't know. Let's dude, this is just like an easy Lucian team. Like I could just wipe this guy out in 2 seconds. But anyway, let's just do this to do this. Because today is having fun playing around with rune removal day. Refreshing energy is it brings me solace. It's a thing that makes me happy. Can we get the wheel rune off? Okay. Can you stun some people with this? No, not enough. Can you do something fancy? Oh, I like that. I mean, that was pretty cool. You did some good stuff. I'll definitely take it. Who do we hit? Who we hit? We hit somebody that's not stunned yet, like Barrow. Who do we hit? We hit. Wait. Oh, he's fire. It's not gonna hurt the fire guy very much. Oh well. Oh, okay. Maybe it will. Brand. 6.9k. Alright, so we got one guy down. Who's next? I don't think this is gonna bode well. I think we still lost this. Who's next? Ritesh. Yeah, stun you. Oh. Should we armor break? Or does it matter? I think we just because we need the stuns, right? I don't think it matters if he cleanses. Because we got Orion's armor break. Oh yeah. Shout of Fury. Woot. And then hit you. And then he's invincible. I like this. We're gonna mix up the damage. We'll mix it up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yay, we got this move again. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, well, you know, we lost a guy, but I still think we can win. Because Swift Wheel Orion, and this guy, he heals and stuff. He like heals himself. And that's so gonna win. That was kind of fun. That, like, okay. Oh, sometimes it's much more fun to do that than to just Lucian, right? Sometimes it is. Okay, let's play around with set 1. What will happen here? Will that work? No, that won't work. Who can we play around with set 1 with? What are you doing? That's not a real team. What? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. That's gonna be really fast. That's gonna hurt us really bad. He's going to outspeed us. Maybe not. Maybe not. I want to play with this against something. But we're just gonna get like outsped and stunned in the face against something like that. We need to find some sort of like other tanky, you know, like non speed sort of comp. We can probably outspeed him and play around with this, right? But where's our damage? Where's will Jermeyer be able to take out something? I don't know. Let's do set 2 against it. Why not? How is your Wind Barbaric King Rune? Raul, he's just got like a mashup despair set that's got like attack and hit points and speed. It's like speed, attack, hit points with some random crit rate and crit damage. I'll show it real quick. But I'm just curious as to like if super team with no powered up runes, what it'll do against something like this, right? And then can you do this move? And then that's fun. Oh, and then invincibility him and get our buffs back. And then armor break Perna. And then kill you. And that's kind of a fun team. I like this. I think I'm actually gonna. I think I'm actually gonna play around with this and some more. It's kind of fun when you can outspeed stuff. Will I outspeed that? Will that work against that? I don't know. Let's see. What's up, Justin? So, just as a recap here, okay? I'm gonna come back tomorrow night, and we're gonna resume the discussion about the new runes in the R5 team, okay? With some additional changes that we've made, and with some hopefully maybe some new runes that I get from crafting today. We are going to do Rush Hour 4-0 style near the end of it. My guild needs a few friends, okay? People that honestly care about playing the game, having fun, being communal, being competitive, but not at the same time not getting heartbroken if, you know, you aren't the best of the best, you know? But a strong, healthy, competitive nature against some of the top guilds, because we do. Man, he hits so hard. His runes aren't even powered up, and he hits hard. I like that. I like that a lot. Do we increase our attack power and stuff again? Yeah, we do. Oh, I love him on Despair. Oh, I mean, granted, okay, we're fighting. We're not fighting the top 30 guys, right? But at the same time, we're fighting at a decent rank, and we're handicapping them, right? We're handicapping them because we're rolling with like runes that aren't powered up, right? So Gemini in this set is Despair Focus with accuracy, and then a mix of hit points and attack. So Despair Focus with hit points and attack, and then Orion, of course, we saw a Swift Will. The Hsreasvelg or whatever his name is Despair Guard, right? Because we can't have Nemesis. There's no point in Will runes, so I just use Guard, right? Because it put his speed the way that I needed his speed to be tuned, right? And he's just got like overall good stats, right? Good HP, good attack, some accuracy, some crit rate and crit damage. He's just But the important part is just good overall stats and the speed, right? Because we want to do this move, right? And then the water dude, his runes aren't even powered up either. He's got like this despair rune that's not even powered up, and the blade rune is not powered up. But so he's despair blade with not capped out crit damage just yet, because I need to power up the runes. And I think that speed needs to be like a few speed higher. But yeah, that's my toy along with Swift Will Orion, and maybe making a couple of tweaks to the R5 team. That's the plans that I got going on for today's fun free rune removal event. So if you are on the global server and you think you may be interested in joining a healthily competitive guild, but more importantly, you want to improve your game, have fun, farm, enjoy content, cut up and laugh, and not get butt hurt if you occasionally lose against the top guilds, then look me up online by this name right here, or go to the YouTube channel, click on About on my YouTube channel, and send me a private message. And then I will point you in the direction of myself or our guild leaders, and we'll maybe have a conversation about the opportunity to join Proc Ready Guild and join us in our guild battles. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out today, and I'll probably be back tomorrow night in the evening time to do some of that continued R5 testing and tweaking, and a little bit of rush hour 4-row style. Peace.